Hi everyone, welcome to the House Chronicles Pop Culture and Entertainment Opinion Piece. And today we are going to be talking about the 200 level engineering student at Ajayi Crowther University who passed away due to, jungle justice in the hostel. Now, Alex Timileyi was a student of the Ajayi Crowther University and he was beaten to death by his colleagues on Saturday over claims that he stole a mobile phone. Now, did you just hear what I said? A student was beaten to death by his colleagues over claims that he stole a mobile phone. Now, this happened from the hours of 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. You beat a human being for 8 hours. You don't even hit an animal for 8 hours. Like, how will a human being? Now, this particular video started going viral of the boy that was actually stripped half naked. They cut his hair off his head and then they started beating him with different things. Now, watching this video as a human being was very, very uncomfortable. And being that a mother is going to watch this video, a family member is going to watch this video and look at their son being tortured for 8 hours before giving up the ghost is absolutely disgusting. Now, the culprit, according to the Vice Chancellor, that is Vice Chancellor Professor Timothy Adebayo, they have been transferred to Mbadema. I believe that should be a police station or somewhere that the boys were properly investigated, where they confessed to the crime, stating that indeed they did the crime. Now, the Vice Chancellor, addressing the stakeholders on Monday, said that in his 34 years of being in the university line and his 4 years of being a Vice Chancellor in that school, he had never prayed to witness a day as bloody as today. And then he emphasized that the students should actually pray and intercede for one another, as well as conduct a fast following this particular issue. Now, the VC otherwise went to say that he's going to be attaching them to the stringent measures, citing that there's going to be the ban of the phone, which I really don't understand why they are going to be banned to use their phone, because if this video wasn't taped in the first place, we would not even know that this particular thing was happening. So it's quite crazy that he would say that they are giving them the stringent punishment, banning them from using their phone. Now, the hostel that this thing happened, the name of the hostel is Shepherd Inn Hostel, which is a hostel in the school premises that holds about 100 students. Are you telling me that out of all those 100 students, nobody heard that somebody was being tortured? Because from the videos that we saw, it was quite loud. That we saw somebody go ahead to use a stick and hit his head. Like, this video was very, very loud. There's no way that a next door neighbor, somebody in the hostel somewhere else, would not have realized that somebody was being beaten. And then they just let it happen. Which now brings me to the question of, how do about 10 boys deal with a boy for 8 hours? Was there no a porter on guard? Were the security sleeping? Were they absent? Because this is 10 p.m. This is actually the time when a lot of students are actually up. 10 p.m. When I was in my hostel, I was still awake. Jonathan, the porters are supposed to still be active. Do you get? This 10 p.m. is where some porters are still even eating. So how is it that you guys were not aware that a student was being tortured for 8 hours? Now, according to resources, it's believed that the boy is said to be a prince from Warri, son of Princess Antonia Emiko's daughter of Olu Erejuwal, that is in the year 1951 to 1986. Now, according to a DM received from Gistlover blog media outlet, there are claims that some of the boys are trying to travel out of the country. That's the fact that one of the boys actually trying to travel out of the country. That's the parents are trying to run the boy travel out of the country. See, if it's a joke, you guys should better stop it, because it's not even funny at this point. Being that the culprits, their faces have not even been displayed on social media, I don't understand, because I believe that we should be seeing all the boys, we should be seeing their pictures, so that our sisters, our friends, our brothers will not fall victim to these animals. I said these are literal animals, because if you people did not think to call the necessary authority to hand this boy to the police or take him straight somewhere else, but you guys decided to beat him for that long, there's nobody that will not give up the ghost. 8 freaking hours. No, it's actually just disgusting, and I'm sending my condolences to his family, friends, and anybody around him, because this is something that I promise you I will not even wish on my worst enemy. Torturing this person for 8 hours, students for that matter, in a Christian university. A 200 level student claims that he's the only son of his mother. We really need to do better at the educational sector. I don't know what is happening. I don't know if the government, they are not being so stringent on this, because if you guys still remember, we still had the bully case of that's the 2 girls in secondary school where one person was slapping the other person across the face. It's like, it just keeps evolving. Do you understand? Like, we really need to deal with these issues now better than later, because it's actually disgusting. Do you get? Yeah, that brings us to the end of this particular opinion piece. I'm not happy about this particular matter. I'm not going to lie. Like, I have a brother too, so I'm just imagining if it's happened to like a loved one of mine. It's not a beautiful thing to watch exactly. So for more information like this, please do follow us at the House Chronicles, as well as visit our website at www.housechronicles.com. Once again, I'm your host for today, Olatimi Ukole. Till have a wonderful